Hello everyone, I'm gonna get straight into it. I'm sorry, I've kind of done a warm-up video. I've just been making a video for like 40 minutes basically, and sometimes it takes me a little bit of like navigating through things to finally get to like the crux of what I want to talk about, and I just have to stumble and find my way, and I found it. So this video is gonna be a little bit different, and I'm just already feeling a bit passionate, fired up. We're gonna roll with it. I hate being told to settle, and I will always find a way to get what I want. And that sounds like, I don't know, that sounds stupid for some people, probably. That sounds unrealistic for some people. It has worked out well, and it will keep working out well, and it will always work out well. Because that's just how my life works. And I'm not talking about like I just manifest things and like everything just happens and I just pray and manifest and whatever, or like law of attraction. I don't know. Like I know a lot about that sort of stuff. I've never really been able to believe in it properly. I just know I've got no other choice. This is low-key motivational. I'm just gonna talk about a few things, just, I don't know, roll with it, everyone. I'll try to keep it short. One of the most classic examples of like I won't settle is in relationships. Like I think after being through so much of, I don't know, just shit in my life, like with my family, with friends, with relationships or whatever, I will not fucking settle. I will not settle. I will not accept anything less than what I want, because like this is my life. Why would I accept and be okay with things I don't want? Why would I want that? Like when your partner cheats on you, why would you just think that that's okay and accept that? That is not okay. They disrespect you. What are you doing? I don't know how, despite all of the fucking shitty circumstances and like environments I was in growing up, I always just held on to goals and dreams and hopes and aspirations. And maybe I didn't have like specific goals, but like at times that I didn't have specific like goals, I knew what I didn't want, and I just knew that I can't have that. And like with that, I've kind of been able to stumble my way onto like what I do want, if that makes sense. But oh, pardon me, I've got pardon me, this is so gross. I keep getting like burpee bubbles or something. Maybe it's because of all my talking, but okay, I've talked about it before in other videos, whatever. I drive a Tesla, and I know Elon Musk, okay, let's just forget about that, because one, I think that's just whatever. I put up on a vision board in 2020 or something, when I was on government benefits, getting paid maybe $300 a week for studying. I said, and I don't know why, and despite it not making any logical sense at the time, despite me being broke, despite me having no plans, actually having literally no knowledge about a Tesla, by the way, I didn't even know really anything about it, like, despite all of this, I still put it on my vision board. And I just remember telling my partner, ex-partner now, but my partner at the time, the next car I buy is going to be a Tesla. I was driving a 2004 Mazda 3 with like 250,000 kilometers on it. It was not a bad car by any means, but like I was broke. I had no money. Like I was living out of my means, I suppose. I remember telling him, I told him all the time. And then I told friends, I told Dylan, I was like, the next car I buy will be a Tesla. I was driving this Mazda 3 for like 5 years probably. I said, I'm going to run it into the ground. And it was like having some issues, and I was like, I can't sell it because like I'm not ready to buy a Tesla yet. And I said to everyone, my next car will be a Tesla. I can't, like I have to make that work somehow. It needs to work out. I've said that. That's what I've committed to. It will work out. It has to work out. It worked out. There was no other choice for me, and I feel like I made it work out. It wasn't like it just happened and like it just manifested. It worked out. And the same with the environment, the situation right now with like buying a house, buying a home or whatever in Australia, it's just like fucking ridiculous. Like property is just insane. And I remember thinking like, I'm not gonna be able to afford a house. Like I'm not gonna be, you know, I'm gonna have to compromise. I'm gonna have to have a shitty house. I remember looking at all these small houses, really thin, narrow in a block, and I was like, I can't. I don't know. I don't want to live in a house like that. I don't want to. It's not very good, and I don't want to live in a house like that. So I won't, and I don't, and I won't because I'm not building a house like that. Like, I don't know. Maybe this sounds a bit like crazy if you're not like with me, but I don't think everything in my life is perfect. There's so many problems that I have, but I know that it will be because I can't live a life that I don't want to live. I can't be okay in situations I won't be okay in. I will not accept what I don't want. I will not settle. I will not say, well, I won't be able to get that, so I'm not going to dream for it. I will find a fucking way. I will find a way because like my life is not going to be, oh, it is what it is, you know. I'm not going to be with a partner that's a piece of shit, you know. I see like work in retail, so I see people all the time. People like put each other down and it's like, oh, daughter's like this, she won't do anything, or like, oh, he never does the shopping or whatever. You know, I will never talk about Dylan like that because there's no need, because I like him. I mean, yeah, because like he's a good person. Like it's not just because like I don't know how to explain that, but what are you guys doing? Why are you settling? Like, and I know that this sounds so fucking stupid if you'd watched my last video where I talk about like the job that I hate, that I have right now, but I just know that it's not forever, and I know that I will be getting out of it, and I don't know how, but I just know that like I still need to be financially stable to be able to afford a house that I want and whatever. So it's not just like I'm delusional and I'm just like gonna quit my job and break up with my partner because he looked at me the wrong way or anything like that. Like there is logic behind it, but I don't know. Like I don't need to know how things are gonna work out. When I said my next car is gonna be a Tesla, I wasn't putting money toward. You'd think, okay, you say that. Do you have a savings account? Never in my life have I really had a savings account that I've actually invested my savings into. Like I have, and then I spend it quicker than I can save. My money is like I make it, I earn it to spend it. Like I'm not earning it just so I can sit on it and think about the future. Like the future me is love and life. I'm not worried about her. I know she's gonna be okay. And I know that sounds really stupid, and it's like, this has worked out. I'm 23 years old. This has worked out for me my entire life. Like I have been in the worst and the shittiest of situations, and I know I will continue to be in like some crappy situations, never back to where I was and like where I used to be, but I know that it will work out. I don't need to worry about the future because my future is going to be fine. And that sounds like fucking stupid and like crazy and counterintuitive. Doesn't make sense, but it's worked out for me, and I don't know how. I really don't. But like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think you should ever settle. Like the amount of times that I've made lists of, you know, my dream partner, while not even being a dream partner myself, really, like while not looking attractive or whatever. I never thought I don't deserve this and I will never get this person. Actually, no, I have thought that. But just there's just something inside of me that's just like this little soul that just goes, why can't you? Why can't you? Like, I don't know. Pardon me again. I don't know. Maybe just trying to keep this short and simple and sweet. I don't want to make a 40-minute video again, but I don't know. I'm gonna, like, this doesn't make sense to a lot of people, but like I just have this feeling all the time that everything will work out and it will be okay. And it's not just like, just trusting that God will do something and something will just fall on my lap. It's just like, there's no other choice. I can't live a bad life. I won't let myself live a bad life. I want to have a good family, a good house, freedom to be able to do what I want, to be able to live where I want, to be able to, literally do what I want. And because right now my job doesn't really give me that freedom, it gives me that financial freedom to be able to like do things and get my house or whatever, but it doesn't give me that time freedom. And I'm trying to work out like how I can get it and what I can do, and I'm making little steps, but at the end of the day I just know somehow it will be okay. And I don't know how I'm gonna get there, just like I didn't know how I was gonna buy that Tesla, but the circumstances just worked out and I got it. And it's like, when I left my family, I didn't know how I was going to do it. I just knew that I had to, and I knew that I was going to, and I knew that it was going to happen, and I was so excited for it, and then I just did. And it didn't have a specific plan, but I just had trust that it would work out. And I was never going to say, well, I don't think it isn't going to work out, so I'm just going to have to deal with it. You know, I don't think I'm going to find another job, so I'm just going to have to stay here. Like, it's like, no, like, I won't compromise. Mark my words, I don't know when and I don't know how. And maybe it might not work out now, as in sometimes, like I've had a house on my vision board for so long, like obviously everyone wants a house. Was I fucking a millionaire at 19? No, I wasn't. Does that mean I won't be a millionaire one day? No, it doesn't. Like, even though I might not get it now, that's why I don't like having specific goals, like as in have this much money by this age, because it's a bit stupid, because then you like, I don't know, it just doesn't really, I just feel like it doesn't really build that trust, and like you just feel like you haven't accomplished something, and then, you know, it's like when you're playing a sport and then you like fuck up and you're like, oh no man, like I didn't, and then you've gotten an opportunity to fix it and you miss out on that because you were so focused on the opportunity that you already fucked up, so you fucked up another opportunity. So it's like, I'm not going to focus on all the times that I went wrong or whatever. Same for, like, it took me multiple tries to get my license, not because I was a bad driver. You ask anyone that I was driving with, and I even aced my last test, my last driving test that I had to take, got 100% for it, didn't fail a single fucking thing. And it was like two shitty circumstances, two shitty random events that happened that caused me to fail my driving test, and I hated life. I was like, there's something wrong with me. And like part of me was like, I'm never gonna get a license, like, oh, whatever. But then this deep soul part of me was like, well, you're gonna drive one day, aren't you? Like, it's gonna be fine, you're gonna get your license. I got it a year after everyone else, and I dropped out of uni as well. Like, there's so many things that like I feel like I've like gone wrong. I haven't had the family support that everyone else had to, that everyone else got. Not everyone else, but like there's so many things that seem like they're going against me, but like, even though it might have for a little bit, it's not. This is gonna sound really like petty, but I promise you it's not petty, but it's just like a reminder of it's gonna be okay, and like, wow, like I trust myself and like look at myself, whatever. I was always jealous of people that could stay at home with their parents and study at university full time and could do things like travel and like go to parties, and they had lots of friends and whatever. And I was thinking, why can't my life look like that? I remember looking at like all the popular people in school and thinking like, why can't my life look like that? I'm so jealous, I wish I had that, whatever. Fast forward to today. I'm seeing people, I'm 23 now, obviously been out of high school for 6 years actually, because I graduated when I was 17. I'm seeing people finish their degrees and I'm like, wow. And part of me feels like shit, because it's like, I could have finished my degree. First, it doesn't matter. That sort of stuff doesn't matter. Oh, this sounds so like fucking petty or snarky or whatever. I'm building a dream home, and I'm achieving and making more money than they are. And like, I think I'm in a better spot than what they are, And I don't know why I was so jealous of them at the time, when I knew, even though they had better looking circumstances, I knew that I would be okay. And like, mark my words, if we had some sort of high school reunion in 10 years time, I know that I will be the most successful person in that room. And I don't know how, and I don't know what for, and I don't know why, but I know I will be, because I can't not be, if that makes sense. I will not let myself not be. And I always felt like when I was younger, I was going to be like well known for something, or like I just felt like I was special, as like most kids probably do, but I just have this gut feeling. And like at times where I feel like I'm not special and I will be nobody, or I'm not going to accomplish anything, or whatever, like I don't know, I still kind of have this, I just have this feeling that I will, like I'll be doing an interview for something in a magazine, or like, I don't know. I feel like despite things looking so bad, or like being afraid that things might not work out, they will still work out. And it's not like I can just, I'll just get rid of my dreams. Like, I will not settle. I will not settle. You will not. I will have a house with a tennis court and a pool, and I'll have a family. And I'm telling you right now, somehow, and I don't know how, I will be able to be financially free and be able to do what I want and have the time, and like not feel like my whole life is dedicated to working. And I don't know how, but I know it will work out that way. Anyway, yeah, this is just kind of saying, don't settle. I've been in like the worst positions of my life, man. Like, worst positions. And somehow, like, I've been confident enough. I don't know how. I just know. Like, it's like, why not? Why can't I be this? Why can't I do this? Why not? Even though there's so many different, like, I see people with tennis courts in their homes. Why can't I be one of them? Hello? Like, I don't know. There's just something in my head that's just like, it's not delusion, because I don't think it's delusional. It's just still like, it's dreaming big. And just continuing to dream big. I don't know. My big dreams don't even feel big to me, because I just know I'm going to get them, if that makes sense. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe I didn't talk about everything that I wanted to talk about, but kind of tired now, and I just want to hang out with my boyfriend. So I know I'm going to have a dream wedding too, by the way. Like, I just know I will never have a budget wedding. And I know it's like, that's something really random, but I will get what I want. Like, I will get what I want. I can't not get what I want. I'm not going to change what I want. If I want it, I want it. I will get it. And that sounds just so cocky, but like, I'll figure out a way. I don't know. It's going to be okay. It really is going to be okay. Despite everything, somehow it will be okay. Because I will make it okay. I can't live a bad life. I just won't let myself. Like, I don't know. Alright, I hope you live your best lives, and don't settle. Don't settle, and don't dream big. Just dream, and like, don't put a fucking size on it. Like, don't say that it's impossible. Don't say it's unrealistic or realistic. Just, if that's what you want, that's what you want. Go for it. I don't know. Just don't hurt people, and do the right thing. Okay. Alright, have a good life, everyone.